Okay, so I'm gonna try to do a condensed version of my sexting with this guy. So I met this guy on an app for the neighborhood, and it's something similar to Patch next door. And he reached out to me because I posted up a post about looking for bars locally. Because there's really no bars locally where we live at. It's really a shit show. And I was getting tired of driving to LA to get a good time and have fun. There's a place called Huntington Beach around here, but it's all young kids, and I'm not a fucking cougar, so I'm like, please, can someone help a sister out? So I put up a post thinking maybe my neighbors that are clean cut, hopefully, will respond and give me good ideas, and perhaps I can go find a fucking gem in the wall. So he replies to me, and mind you guys, I've been out of the game for so long that I don't know. You know how they say, I'm not trying to say sound rude or anything, but like, when you see there's a predator, guys are like predators and so are women. You guys know who you're seeking out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds horrible to say, but you know who you're looking for. You know the personality or person you're looking for. And I guess he realized I was a vulnerable person and reached out to my dumbass. And we started having a strictly platonic, innocent, rated PG conversation. And I actually got intrigued by it. I got intrigued by his conversation. He was very funny and very interesting. And in some occasions, I think he mentioned that he was married, but it was complicated. And he managed to send some pictures to me. And I try not to look at them because I didn't want to have a perception. I wanted to like him for who he was. And I was truly enjoying the conversation where I know that if I looked at the picture and yes, I'm shallow. Yes, looks are important to me. And I said if I see this guy and he's ugly, I'm not gonna want to continue this. Um, because I was being very promiscuous, and so was he. We were being very supposedly, I don't know. After the end of all this, I feel like he's a pro and he's done that many times before. I'm the stupid idiot that's never done this and didn't see through this. But I enjoyed the time, so I don't care. But it is disappointing that perhaps he was just I don't know. I knew I was getting myself into it, so I can't even explain the feeling. But I feel like um, I'll be more cautious when I move forward, of course. So, anyways, we're sexting, and he sends me a picture, and I end up opening it up, and I'm not sexually attracted to the picture at all. And I said, fuck. But I've been known to date guys that are not good looking and even overweight ones because personality really means a lot to me. I've maybe because I've dated some very good looking guys and financially stable guys that I feel like none of that's really important if you don't have what makes you happy and guy that makes you smile and treats you right. So with that said, I continue talking to him. I said I'm not gonna look at the pictures. I'm gonna get to know him for who he is because we're supposed to be very open and nonchalant, and um, he's even noticed. I'm sorry, he even was aware of my South Carolina encounter, and he's also aware of my Lamborghini encounter of the young guy that I met on my way to meet the guy from South Carolina. So I felt very open with him. I feel like he knew more about me at the moment, more than my sister or my best friend, which was weird. I've never felt that way with somebody. And to me, I know not to him, but to me, I felt like there was this connection. I really do. I felt like we were supposed to meet, and I didn't have this too good to be true moment with him. I just felt like, oh, this is cool. It's good. I don't mind it. I'm bored. I'm stressed out at not work, but there's a lot of bullshit going on in my work. So it was at a right moment. It's what I needed for the moment for sure. Um, so as we're sexting back and forth like crazy. And this guy, I be honest with you, he turns me the fuck on like no other. I don't know why. He's really good at what he does. But then again, now that I'm thinking about it, and I'm talking about it, I now know why, because he's done this before. He's a fucking pro, so he knows what he's doing. Um, so beyond the sexting talk, just the conversation was interesting to me. I like it. I like that he didn't sound like an idiot. And he sounded like a man where he played no bullshit. Everything was the truth. So I appreciate that, supposedly. So we get to the point where he gets frustrated after a while that he wants to meet. And I'm thinking in my head, I don't want to meet him because I know I'm going to have sex with him, um, regardless of how he looks, because I'm literally turned on. But he catches me on a day where he wants to see me, and I agree to meet with him the following day, early in the morning before my daughter wakes up, and I go over there and I see him walking, and I really think he's cute. I'm like, oh, he looks so fucking adorable. Um, but the facial features and stuff is not something I would, if I see him in the street, I wouldn't be like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Um, but he is a handsome man, and when I got to see him face to face, but see, I don't know. I'm the kind of person that personality shines through, over the looks. So, perhaps you guys wouldn't see that, but I seen it. So, anyways, he comes and we get out and we have a wonderful conversation. It's great. Yes, I'm nervous as fuck because I'm socially awkward as it is. I know it doesn't seem like it. But we have a nice conversation. We leave, we hug, and I'm thinking, okay, back to normal, hopefully. And it's not. During the day, I'm busy as hell, but by then I'm thinking he would have texted me something so cute or being a fool, and he didn't. And I said, okay, maybe he's busy. He's probably doing what I'm doing because I'm totally busy the whole day. Um, Not extremely busy, but I'm like, anyways. So in the middle of the night, not in the middle of the night, like in the evening, a friend of mine texts me via Snap, and that's my favorite way of texting, by the way, because it's quick and easy, and I like it. So that's the way most people get a hold of me, which is odd because we have each other's cell phone number, but we gravitate to Snap, believe it or not. And so he reaches out to me and tells me about the situation, and he makes comment of a post I put the night before, of Drake looking so mighty delicious in front of a window. I'm sorry, in front of a mirror. And he was laughing. He's like, I didn't know you liked Drake, and we were just talking about it. So I went back to the post after I ended our conversation, and I noticed that the guy that I'm talking to, the guy I met at 5 o'clock in the morning, um, we'll call him Sexter or Stalker. No, let's call him Tantrum because he knows what I'm talking about. Tantrum, it says there, everybody's viewed my thing, all my friends, right? There's a list of my friends that view it, and it says other snappers, and it says Tantrum. And I'm thinking, why is it saying that? And I'm not computer savvy, so I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? So I go to my son and I ask him, and he tells me, "Oh, that means he deleted you." And he even tells me like, "The fuck? How childish! Like no communication." And I'm like, "Whatever." And I walk away. And sure enough, I start searching online. And I start looking around. I'm thinking, "Did he really just do this?" And I'm not the kind of person that has a low self-esteem. Meaning, like, if he didn't find me attractive, um, I would feel like some type of way. I'm like, all right, I'm not for you. But it does make you feel a little different. Like, yeah, I'm not saying he's ugly, but when an ugly guy doesn't want you, you're like, the fuck? But he wasn't ugly. He just wasn't the kind of guy that I would date. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would normally, if I would see him in the street, I would be like, well, damn, what's up, baby? Um, I think if you would take some time and get to know him and look at him, you're like, oh, he's a fucking handsome guy. So it kind of took me aback that a guy like him would remove me or not find me attractive, but I wasn't upset. I'm like, oh, and I really did chuckle. I'm like, he didn't like me, whatever. So I thought it was immature, and I thought it was really stupid and it irked me because I feel like I'm so sick of these guys nowadays where they don't know how to communicate. And I'm not the only one. There's a lot of girls that I have conversations with that they tell me these guys don't know how to communicate or, what the fuck, they're frustrated. So now I'm experiencing the same bullshit. And in all honesty, this is like making me want to not fucking meet anyone. These two fucking incidents are like, I'm done. I'd rather fucking stay home and have a fucking drink than have to fucking kiss someone's ass. Are you kidding? I ain't kissing no one's ass. No. No. Grow some balls. Learn how to communicate. You're not interested. You're not interested. Big fucking deal. You're interested or you felt some type of way, do it. So, anyways, back to my story. So we talk, we have a great fucking conversation. I said to myself, I can see myself talking to this guy for a while. I like this. Fucking awesome. I was excited even more. I'm like, God, he's not ugly. He has a great voice, a delicious voice. I just like his personality. This is going to be fucking fun. So I leave, I hug him, I say goodbye, I go home, and that's when I tell you that the guy, my friend sends me a text, and I look, and I'm like, okay, he removes me. So I deleted his phone number because once I text with you via Snap, I feel like it's a great way to keep in touch, and there's no need for the phone unless I don't know, unless it becomes serious, and it wasn't serious. So um, I sent him a message telling him that I was going to remove him because he removed me, but I didn't know if it would go through. I asked my son, he's like, no, it won't go through. I'm like, how fucking stupid. So how am I supposed to get any closure or clarify if he misunderstood any body language from me? I'm that type of person. I really care about not myself, your feelings. I really want you to get closure. I'm at a different level in my life where if I made you feel a certain way, I want to apologize if I made you feel that way, and I want to make it clear that what my intentions were. Um, so I have another prime example on another podcast about a guy I met at a lounge that he misunderstood what I felt. Any case, so I didn't have his number. I'm fucking hysterical, and when I become determined to fucking get a hold of somebody, I go on like detective mode. So I'm going crazy. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna get his number? So sure enough, I ended up finding it, and I texted him and I told him, hey, I seen you remove me. Message loud and clear. I put laughing out loud, and he just gives it no effort. He does say no, no games. I did say I don't play any games. And I did let him know, listen, I'm an adult. I don't play these games, so I'm going to do to you what you couldn't do to me. I'm going to communicate as an adult and let you know I'm going to remove you from my Snap. I'm going to delete you. And then after this, I'm going to delete your number because that's what adults do. And that's exactly what I did. And he replied, and I can care less what he said. But it's very disappointing, to say the least, to meet someone that you feel that knows all your dirty little secrets. And it's going so great until you meet. And that's why I didn't want to meet because I don't know. I knew I wasn't physically attracted to him when I seen the pictures, but when I met him, I was physically attractive. Um, and I don't know what he felt towards me, um, because he's so immature that he doesn't know how to communicate. It could have been he's not physically attracted to me, or um, I don't know, intimidated, or he decided to be honest and work things out with his wife that cheated on him. I don't know. I really don't know. But that's my story. A condensed version of that because I don't know how patient you guys are. And this, I managed to do this in 14 minutes. So I think this is the better version. I'm going to keep this one up just in case you guys get impatient with the first one because the first one is long. But I like to give details because people tell me they want details, and there's some that don't want details. So this is for those of you who don't want details. And the previous one is for the ones who want details. Um, But on my previous podcast, I mentioned that there's a particular person that I need to thank for. He's not even alive, but the love of my life passed away. And he's taught me to communicate your feelings before you're unable to do so. So I'm hoping with my podcast and the shit I say helps you guys learn that communication is important and closure is important. It's a hard topic, but it's necessary and it's better for everyone involved. You know what I'm saying? If you clearly communicate your intentions and your feelings, because at this moment, let's just say, I'm just saying, hypothetically, the guy that I met today, let's just pretend that what he told me is true about his wife cheating on him with a 25-year-old. I feel like, fuck, I'm your little gift from God, or whoever the fuck he sent. I think he said he was talking to another girl too, and I said, that's your gift from God. It's sent your way because of all the bullshit you went through. You're really gonna fuck it up because you don't have the balls to communicate. You don't have the balls to fucking say what's on your mind. Like, hey, you know what? I really like seeing you. I'm hoping that you feel the same way. And if not, do me a favor and let me know. We'll leave it at this. You know what I'm saying? And then the women too need to learn how to communicate as well, because just like a man, just like a woman, a man needs closure. So that's my podcast, 15 minutes and 53 seconds. Thanks for listening. Please hit the subscribe button. And this is a shed. And I look forward to speaking with you guys soon. Well, speaking about my situations with you guys soon.